Oh my gosh. You should have seen the sunrise today. It was absolutely magical. I woke up super early, like before the sun even peeked over the hill, and I went outside with my sketchbook. The sky was so fresh it felt like I was breathing in pure happiness. I started drawing a cloud that looked like a dragon. Honestly, I swear it did. And then this little bird came and landed on my shoulder, which was honestly the coolest thing ever, I thought. Maybe I should name it Cloudy or something funny like that. I've been thinking about starting a little journal just for moments like this, when nature just feels like it's putting on a show just for you. But seriously, the sun came up and all of a sudden the whole sky lit up like a giant lantern. It was glowing, and everything around me just looked so alive. I felt like I was part of a secret that only a few people ever get to see. I don't know about you, but I believe in magic kids. Not just story or fairy tales. Magic is real, and it's all around us, hiding in the ordinary things where most people just walk past without even looking. Like that time I found a single dandelion growing out of a crack in the sidewalk. It was so tiny, but it was pushing its way up, fighting against everything. And I just stood there and said, "Hey, you're doing great, little guy." I don't know why I said it out loud, but it felt like I needed to tell it, that it mattered. I think every living thing has its own story, even the ones we don't notice. And I try to pay attention to really see things like when I'm walking to school, I don't just rush there. I look at the way the leaves move in the wind, how each one dances differently. I watch the way the sunlight bendboard the pavement, like it's painting a million little pictures. I've started taking photos of small things, like a perfect raindrop on a leaf, or a butterfly that has been resting on my window for the whole morning. I don't know why I do it, but it just feels important. Maybe it's because life moves so fast that we forget to slow down sometimes, but I don't want to forget. I want to remember how it felt to laugh out loud with my dog when he sneezed mid-roll in the grass, or how happy I felt when my friend finally learned to ride a bike and she crashed into a bush. But we were both laughing so hard. I think laughter is a superpower. It can turn an ordinary day into something special. Speaking of friendship, I told you about our monthly Tide Adventure Day. Every third Saturday, we pick a random place to go plan. Just a place, and then we go explore. Last time, we ended up in this little mountain village that had the most amazing apple orchard. We picked apples and ate them right there under the trees. It was so sweet. And then we saw this old lady knitting in her porch, and we just started talking. She told us stories about how she used to travel the world when she was younger, and we ended up staying for hours. I loved it. I think that's what life is all about, connecting, seeing, feeling. I don't like to rush things, especially conversations, because every time I talk to someone, I feel like I can learn something new. Like the other day, my brother was being really grumpy because he had a test, and I just sat next to him and said, "Hey, it's okay. Let's imagine that you, a bravery knight, going into a magical forest. You not alone as a dragon. That's actually a friend in disguise." He looked at me for a few seconds. then burst out laughing. And then he didn't feel so bad anymore. So I guess that's kind of my superpower, to making people laugh when they don't expect it. I also love music. I play the piano and the ukulele. And sometimes I write my own songs. My favorite one is called The Light That Finds You, and it's kind of about how even when you feel lost, there's always a little spark inside you that keeps you going. I wrote it the day after my dog ran away. I was really scared and sad. I didn't sleep that night. But then, in the morning, I found him sleeping under the porch. That moment made me think, hope is like that. You might not see it at first, but it's always there. I really believe in second chances and kindness, and I love helping others feel better just by being around. I'm kind of a hopeless optimist, I guess, but that's okay. I've made some mistakes, of course. That's that I am proud of them, but I've learned a lot, like last year. I didn't really listen to a friend when she was upset. I was so busy with my own stuff that I just said, "It'll be fine," without really understanding, and she felt ignored. I felt awful when I realized that. So I apologized, and we talked, and I've been trying to do better ever since. I think listening is one of the most powerful things anyone can do. It shows that you care, and I'm working on being present. Like right now, I'm really trying to focus on this moment, this clear blue sky. The way the wind plays with my hair, the sound of birds singing. It feels peaceful, and I want to share that peace with the people around me. Because I think everyone deserves to feel that, even if just for a little while. I used to worry a lot about what people thought of me, like if I didn't dress the right way or make the right jokes or study enough. I'd think I wasn't good enough, but I realized that I don't need to be perfect. I just need to be real. And honestly, being real feels so much better. It's like a weight lifted off my shoulders. I've also learned to say, no, it's not selfish. I promise. It's about knowing what makes me happy and what doesn't, and it's okay to set boundaries, especially when I am tired or overwhelmed. I used to say yes to everything, but then I'd end up exhausted and cranky. Not fun. Now I try to plan my weeks better, like I make a little list or what I can say, maybe two, and I always leave room for spontaneity because the best days are usually the unplanned ones, like the time I went to the beach with zero plan and ended up meeting this guy named Leo who taught me how to build a perfect sandcastle. We stayed there the whole day, laughing and building towers and pretending we were pirates. I still have the shell he gave me. It's blue and tiny, but it means so much. I carry it with me all the time. I keep it in my pockets, and when I feel down, I just touch it and remember that day. It's a little reminder that joy can come from the simplest things. I also love reading books, especially fancy novels with magical creatures and brave characters. I've always dreamed of going on adventures somewhere far away, maybe to a place where the trees talk and the rivers sing. I think that's why I love painting and drawing so much. It's like stepping into another world. My art journal is full of weird world and hidden forests and talking animals. I wish I could actually meet them, but maybe one day someone will read my drawings and feel that magic too. That would be amazing. Anyway, I know I talk a lot, but I just get so excited about everything. It's not that I don't listen, I really do. But I also have a lot of thoughts swirling in my head, and I like to share them. I don't want to hide my feelings or pretend I'm something nice. I'm not. Sometimes loud, sometimes quiet, sometimes weird, but always with a heart full of wonder. And I think that's enough. I don't need to impress anyone. I just want to live with kindness and curiosity and make people smile. Because really, what's the point of life if we're not laughing, learning, and loving? Oh. And I almost forgot I told my teacher I wanted to start a club at school where students could share their favorite books, songs, so even poems. She said it was a great idea, and we're going to start next week. I'm so excited. I think it'll be a safe space where everyone can just be themselves and feel seen. And you know what I think? You could be part of it. It doesn't have to be big or fancy. It just needs hearts ready to listen and dream. So, I'll go first. My favorite book right now is The Midnight Library. It's about second chances and choices. It makes me want to live every day like it's a new possibility, and I think that's beautiful. What about you? Do you have a favorite story that makes you feel something? I'd love to hear it. I'm always listen.